On July 4, 1937, a player took the podium in front of 42,000 spectators at Yankee Stadium in New York. He said goodbye to his teammates and fans with a smile, even though tears were about to come out. His name is Lou Gehrig. He was an American Major League player who represented an era, but he said goodbye due to an unavoidable disease. He was a rival of legendary American batsman Babe Ruth. But what is Lou Gehrig who made him resign? The name Lou Gehrig's disease is a disease in which the upper motor neurons of cerebrum, the mainstream, and the lower motor neurons of the spinal cord progressively die, causing muscle weakness to appear clinically in the early stages and eventually lead to dyspnea. First, I should mention the concept of motor neuron disease. Among various neurodegenerative diseases, diseases in which only motor neurons selectively die are called motor neuron diseases. And there are several subtypes of motor neuron diseases, the most common and representative of which is myotrophic lateral sclerosis. It is known that 10% of all ALS patients have a family history, and several causative genes are known. However, most are sporadic ALS without genetic influence. Although several hypotheses have been proposed, including excitotoxicity, oxidative toxicity, and impaired protein homeostasis, the exact cause has not been identified. Reports have shown that excessive physical activity or head trauma can increase the probability of developing Lou Gehrig's disease, but a clear causal relationship has not yet been established. Symptoms can vary depending on which part of the motor neurons is affected. You may easily hear causes of slurred speech when you eat because your limbs are weak or your tongue muscles are weak. Also, as Lou Gehrig's disease progresses, breathing becomes difficult. However, many patients are mistaken for other conditions in the case of early symptoms, so getting diagnosed at the hospital is essential. Based on clinical signs, nerve conduction and electromyography are performed, and MRI and blood tests performed to differentiate the diagnosis from other diseases. When evidence of damage to upper and lower motor neurons is found and other illnesses that explain it are excluded, Lou Gehrig's disease can be diagnosed. Parkinson's disease is a disease in which dopamine secreting nerve cells in substantia nigra of the brain are lost, resulting in stiff facial expressions, slow behavior, and gait disturbance. In addition, since many neuromuscular and systemic diseases can show similar symptoms to ALS, it is essential to see a specialist and diagnose accurately through various tests. Lou Gehrig's disease is also classified according to how the symptoms started. If only upper motor neurons abnormalities are seen, it is called PLS. If only lower motor neurons abnormalities are seen, it is called PMA. This classification is made because the prognosis of each progression of Lou Gehrig disease is different. Unfortunately, it is still challenging to cure Lou Gehrig's disease. However, there are ways to address symptoms during the infection, prevent complications, and improve quality of life. Currently, 2 approved drugs have proven their effectiveness worldwide. Riluzole, which reduces excitotoxicity, and edaravone, which reduces oxidative toxicity. However, both of these drugs did not improve the symptoms and showed an effect of slowing the deterioration rate. It is recommended to perform a gastrostomy with a tube inserted into the stomach from the beginning to prevent aspiration pneumonia due to swallowing difficulties and to supply sufficient nutrition. In the case of Lou Gehrig, there is no definite treatment, so many people say that once they develop, their life afterward is challenging and painful. Lou Gehrig's disease showed results of alleviating improving symptoms through stem cell treatment and increasing the amount speed of newly regenerating muscle cells faster than the rate of which muscle cells die. It keeps the symptoms from getting worse than the current symptoms. You can also expect to extend the lifespan of Lou Gehrig's disease, which is only about 5 to 10 years. However, stem cell treatment of Lou Gehrig's disease is relieving symptoms and expecting better effects, so many people are interested. Also, the most significant advantage of stem cell treatment is that there are no side effects. The results of clinical trial conducted by the American Cedars-Sinai Company were published in the journal Nature Medicine, and it was said that all 18 patients who underwent stem cell treatment had no severe side effects. The lifespan of Lou Gehrig's disease is, in the case of early treatment, there is a lot of interest, and stem cell treatment cases are increasing so that you can see faster symptom improvement and relief. For more information, don't hesitate to contact us using the link below.